surprised a lot of my family members and close friends lately by becoming a YouTuber. Now, it wasn't always my dream to be a vlogger, Instagrammer, YouTuber, influencer, but here we are. A lot of you know me as David Cho. Some of you know me from Beef. Some of you know me from Thumbs Up, but you can forget all that. Because when I put this hat on, this hat right here, when I put this hat on, I'm non-profit. Did you say non-profit, like the charity? Yeah, I guess, maybe a little charitable, but non-profit is spelled G-N-O-N-G. The G's are silent. And profit, you mean like P-R-O-F-I-T? No, with a P-H. P-R-O-P-H-E-T, T, two T's. And so I've been getting the calls. Hey, Dave, you're a YouTuber? You teach art now? You're like art instructional videos? No, I'm not. But when this hat goes on, when it gets screwed on, when this is on, I'm non-profit and I'm super, super, super sketchy. What does that mean? Well, here's a bag of crayons, right? And I found this broken one on the floor. Here's white. What are you gonna do right now? What are you gonna do right now? Well, I'm gonna start drawing stuff and you're not even gonna know what I'm drawing because it's with a white crayon. It's invisible, right? I don't know how many of you out there have brothers and sisters. I got two. I'm the middle. I'm the middle child in that sandwich. I got Jimmy and Paul, and you might not believe this, but I was super shy as a kid. I didn't talk that much. I got awards and stuff for being the most quietest kid. And then for those of you who do have siblings, you know, you get challenged a lot. You get dared. And my brother Jimmy, he would dare me to do stuff. And so I did a lot of stuff outside of my comfort zone that I never wanted to do. So a lot of people ask me about this technique, and yeah, I could make this entire channel about art technique, and I will. I'll show you some technique. It's not all or nothing. But for me, so much of my early life was ruled by fear. And for me, at least, I have always been a curious person, even when dared or not. So that's why I hitchhike, that's why I try different techniques, because I'm always interested in those things. So for me, real art, true art, if you really want to go for it. See, like I kind of lost the way here because I'm drawing with white. Is when you create from a place of curiosity. Let's see what happens. And a lot of people, they don't create from a place of curiosity. They create from a place of fear. So when you create from a place of curiosity, then really, you know, a lot of really ugly, bad things are going to happen and you're going to fail a lot, but a lot of interesting things are going to happen. And if you can divorce yourself from the results, then you're going to have a really good time. And that's what it's about anyways, right? You just want to have a good time. Sometimes you see people win at things and they're really good at things, but they don't look that happy. People ask me about, hey, what do you think about this celebrity or this influencer or this, you know? And I go, what do you want me to say about them? They're like, well, what do you think about them? And I go, do they look happy to you? Do they look happy to you? I mean, a lot of people have made the arguments that this is the worst art that I've ever made in my life, and will I stop doing this kind of thing and draw something for real? And to them I say, no. So now I think I have something here, but I won't know until I reveal it. Black ink. It's not magic ink or anything. I guess it could be magic. That's all it is black ink. And I'm a little bit nervous because I know there's people watching. But also, I like it when you watch. This isn't anything like how I thought it would be. Back to the drawing board. I'm sitting in my uncomfortableness right now and I'm wondering what went wrong. Well, this really isn't the nicest paper. So now I'm questioning my cheapness. Why did I go with this cheap paper? I should have got better paper. Number two, this would have looked better if I pushed harder. So why didn't I push hard? Why was I so scared? Why was I being so timid with the pushing? But let's experiment. Let's see what happens if I do this. By the way, I've never done this before. I don't know what this is gonna look like. Well, that's interesting. That is interesting. There's something already happening here, and I'm just gonna go with it. And instead of trying to use my brain, I'll turn my brain off and just follow the path that's already been set out in front of me. All right, now I'm having fun. I'm having fun right now. Trying not to think too much and just, you know, sometimes, like, obviously you see I'm dressed very colorfully this morning, and yet the paintings seem very emo and very gothic, so my wardrobe betrays me. So I'm not gonna try to make sense of any of what's happening and just let it happen. I could sit here and say I don't care what you think. I care a little bit what you think, but for the most part, I don't care what you think. But I care a little bit. So let's clean our brush so we don't waste this brush.